Have you ever felt a little less than fresh, even after your morning routine, and wondered why? Maybe you've noticed a subtle itch or irritation that you can't quite place, or perhaps you just want to feel your absolute best every single day. Well, my dear, if you're a woman over 70, this video is your wake-up call. Doctors are sounding the alarm about 3 hidden spots on your body that could be silently harming your health and confidence if you're not cleaning them daily. These aren't just hygiene tips, they're game changers for staying vibrant, comfortable, and free from infections that can sneak up on us as we age. Stick with me until the end, because I'm sharing simple, doctor-backed secrets that take just seconds a day to keep you feeling fabulous, head to toe, and you won't want to miss the one spot that shocks every woman I tell. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Spot 1. Behind the ears, a forgotten nook that packs a punch. Let's dive into one of the most overlooked yet surprisingly critical areas of personal hygiene, the delicate skin behind the ears. I can almost hear your bemused chuckle. Behind my ears? Seriously? I'm not a toddler. Trust me, I was just as skeptical when I first heard about this advice. I vividly recall dismissing the idea, thinking it was an unnecessary step in an already crowded skincare routine. That is, until I witnessed a close friend, Clara, a vibrant, sharp-witted 73-year-old, battle a painful and stubborn rash caused by neglecting this very spot. Her experience was a wake-up call, and it made me realize that this small area deserves far more attention than we give it, especially as we age. As we journey through our 60s, 70s, and beyond, our skin undergoes significant changes. It becomes thinner, less elastic, and produces less natural oil, making it more prone to dryness and irritation. The cozy, often forgotten creases behind the ears are particularly vulnerable. These warm, sheltered nooks are perfect for trapping sweat, dirt, and bacteria, creating a breeding ground for trouble. Now, factor in the accessories many of us rely on. Glasses that rest snugly behind the ears, hearing aids that create constant contact, or even those elegant, dangling earrings we adore. Each of these adds friction and pressure, increasing the risk of irritation, redness, or, in some cases, infections that can be surprisingly difficult to clear. Clara's story is a perfect example. She noticed persistent itching behind her ears and initially brushed it off as dry skin, a common issue for many of us. She tried moisturizing, but the discomfort only worsened. Eventually, a visit to her dermatologist revealed a mild bacterial infection, all stemming from a buildup of sweat and debris in those overlooked creases. The doctor's advice was straightforward but eye-opening. Regular, gentle cleaning of the area could have prevented the issue entirely. Clara's ordeal wasn't unique. Dermatologists frequently see similar cases, particularly among older adults. They warn that neglecting the skin behind the ears can lead to a range of problems, from soreness and inflammation to more serious conditions like seborrheic dermatitis or even fungal infections, especially in humid climates or for those with compromised immune systems. The good news? Keeping this area clean and healthy is remarkably simple. Yet the impact is transformative. I've incorporated this small habit into my daily routine, and it's become a moment of self-care I genuinely look forward to. Here's how I do it. Each morning, after gently washing my face with a mild, fragrance-free cleanser, harsh soaps are a no-no for our delicate, aging skin. I take a soft, clean washcloth soaked in warm water. I add just a dab of the same gentle cleanser, nothing too foamy or aggressive, and carefully wipe behind both ears, paying extra attention to the creases where the ear meets the scalp. The warm cloth feels soothing, and the process takes all of 10 seconds. I rinse the cloth thoroughly, give the area a final swipe with clean water to remove any soap residue, and pat dry with a soft towel. If my skin feels a tad dry afterward, I apply a lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer to keep it supple without clogging pores. This quick ritual has become my little gift to myself, a moment of mindfulness that leaves me feeling fresh, confident, and ready to tackle the day. It's not just about preventing rashes or infections. It's about honoring my body and its changing needs. And let's be honest, there's something empowering about knowing you're taking charge of your health in such a simple, proactive way. If you wear glasses or hearing aids, consider giving those items a quick clean as well, as they can harbor bacteria that transfer back to your skin. A wipe with an alcohol-free cleansing cloth designed for such devices works wonders. For those who love earrings, make sure to clean them regularly and avoid wearing heavy pieces for extended periods, as they can tug on the skin and exacerbate irritation. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Spot 2. Under the breasts, a sensitive spot that needs TLC. As we age, our bodies change in ways that demand a little more love and attention, and for women over 70, the area under the breasts is one of those spots that can quietly become a source of discomfort if not properly cared for. Whether you have a fuller bust, a petite frame, or anything in between, this often overlooked area can be a hidden troublemaker. The skin beneath the breasts is prone to unique challenges due to its warm, moist environment, which creates a perfect breeding ground for bacteria, yeast, and other irritants. Yes, yeast, not just for baking bread but also a potential culprit for skin issues in this sensitive region. Neglecting this spot can lead to a range of problems, from mild irritation and chafing to more serious concerns like rashes, fungal infections, or even painful skin breakdown. These issues can sap your comfort, confidence, and joy, which is the last thing any of us want as we embrace our 70s and beyond. Let me share a story that illustrates just how common this issue can be. A while back, I was at a lively bingo night with a group of wonderful women, all of us laughing and swapping stories between calls. One of the ladies, a vibrant 74-year-old named Margaret, confided in me during a quiet moment. She admitted she'd been struggling with persistent soreness and redness under her bra line for weeks. At first, she thought it was just a minor irritation, but it kept getting worse, itchy, tender, and downright uncomfortable. She felt too embarrassed to bring it up with her doctor or even her closest friends until our conversation gave her the courage to open up. It turned out she hadn't been cleaning or drying the area thoroughly, and the combination of moisture, heat, and friction from her bra was causing a painful rash. Margaret's story isn't unique. Many women experience similar issues but feel hesitant to address them, often out of embarrassment or simply not knowing how to care for this sensitive spot. The truth is, proper daily care for the area under the breasts is absolutely non-negotiable, especially as we age. Our skin naturally thins over time, losing some of its elasticity and resilience, which makes it more susceptible to irritation and infections. Add to that the natural warmth and moisture that can accumulate under the breasts, particularly for those with larger busts or in hot, humid climates, and you've got a recipe for trouble if you don't take proactive steps. But don't worry, with a few simple practices, you can keep this area healthy, comfortable, and irritation-free. Step-by-step care for under the breasts. Gentle cleansing in the shower. Start by making this area a priority during your daily shower or bath. Use a soft washcloth or sponge and a mild, fragrance-free soap to gently clean under each breast. Lift each breast carefully to ensure you're reaching all the folds and creases where moisture and bacteria can hide. Avoid harsh soaps or scrubs, as they can strip the skin of its natural oils and exacerbate irritation. Take your time. Think of this as a small act of self-care, not a race. If mobility is an issue, consider using a long-handled sponge or asking for assistance from a caregiver to ensure thorough cleaning. Thorough drying. After washing, drying is arguably the most critical step. Moisture is the enemy here, as it creates the perfect environment for yeast and bacteria to thrive. Use a clean, soft towel to pat, never rub, the area completely dry. Bone dry is the goal. Any lingering dampness can lead to trouble. If you have trouble reaching the area or ensuring it's fully dry, a handheld hairdryer on the cool setting can be a game changer. Just keep it at a safe distance to avoid overheating or irritating the skin. Moisture management. For those who are prone to sweating or live in warmer climates, extra precautions can make a big difference. After drying, consider applying a light dusting of talc-free powder or cornstarch to absorb moisture throughout the day. Talc-free options are safer, as talcum powder has been linked to health concerns in some studies. Alternatively, you can use a barrier cream, such as zinc oxide or a product designed for skin folds, to protect against chafing and irritation. On particularly hot or active days, try tucking a soft, breathable cotton cloth or a piece of folded cotton fabric under your bra band. This simple trick acts like a protective barrier, wicking away moisture and reducing friction. Choosing the right bra. The type of bra you wear can also play a significant role in preventing irritation. Opt for bras made of breathable, natural fabrics like cotton, which allow better airflow and reduce moisture buildup compared to synthetic materials. Ensure your bra fits properly. Too tight, and it can cause chafing. Too loose, and it may not provide enough support, leading to more skin-on-skin contact. If you're unsure about your fit, consider getting a professional bra fitting, which can make a world of difference. Monitor for warning signs. Pay attention to your skin signals. Redness, itching, a burning sensation, or an unusual odor could indicate the start of a rash or infection, such as intertrigo, a common rash in skin folds, or a yeast infection like candidiasis. If you notice any of these symptoms, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare provider. Early intervention can prevent minor issues from becoming more serious, and your doctor may recommend an antifungal cream, a mild steroid, or other treatments to address the problem. Why it matters. Caring for the skin under your breasts isn't just about preventing discomfort, it's about reclaiming your confidence and quality of life. When this area is irritated or painful, it can make everyday activities like walking, dressing, or even sitting through a bingo game feel like a chore. By incorporating these simple habits into your routine, you're not just maintaining your skin's health. You're honoring your body and ensuring you can focus on the things that bring you joy, whether that's spending time with friends, pursuing hobbies, or simply feeling fabulous in your own skin. For women over 70, self-care is about embracing every part of ourselves, including the areas we don't often talk about. So, let's break the silence and give this sensitive spot the TLC it deserves. With a little effort and consistency, you can keep irritation at bay and stride into your 70s and beyond with comfort, confidence, and a spring in your step. After all, don't we all deserve to feel radiant at every age? If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Spot 3. The belly button. A tiny spot with big consequences. When it comes to personal hygiene, there are certain areas of the body we tend to prioritize. Face, hands, underarms, and then there's the belly button, a spot so unassuming it's often forgotten entirely. Yet, for women over 70, this small anatomical feature can become an unexpected source of discomfort or even serious health issues if neglected. The belly button, or navel, may seem trivial, but its unique structure and tendency to trap debris make it a hotspot for potential problems. Let's explore in depth why this tiny nook deserves your attention, the risks of overlooking it, and a detailed practical guide to keeping it clean and healthy, all while weaving in a relatable story to bring the point home. Why the belly button matters. The belly button is a remnant of the umbilical cord, a scar that forms after birth and varies widely in appearance. Some people have outies, protruding navels, but the majority have innies, inward navels, which are more prone to issues due to their folded, sometimes deep structure. As we age, several factors make the belly button a hygiene blind spot, particularly for women over 70. First, reduced mobility or flexibility can make it harder to bend, twist, or inspect hard-to-reach areas. Second, aging skin becomes thinner, drier, and less resilient, increasing susceptibility to irritation or infection. Third, age-related conditions like diabetes or a weakened immune system can heighten the risk of complications from even minor infections. The belly button's warm, moist environment is a magnet for trouble. Lint from clothing, sweat, dead skin cells, soap residue, and even small particles of body lotion or oils can accumulate in its crevices. This debris creates an ideal breeding ground for bacteria and fungi, which can lead to a condition called omphalitis, a medical term for a belly button infection. Omphalitis can range from mild to severe, starting with subtle symptoms like itching, redness, or a faint, unpleasant odor. If ignored, it can progress to swelling, tenderness, discharge, which may be foul-smelling or discolored, or in rare cases, an abscess or systemic infection. For older adults, whose bodies may not fight infections as efficiently, what seems like a minor issue can escalate quickly, making prevention critical. A real-life lesson. Rose's story. To illustrate the importance of belly button care, let me tell you about my neighbor, Rose, a 76-year-old dynamo who could give any fashionista a run for their money. Rose was the epitome of elegance. Think perfectly coordinated outfits, statement jewelry, and a signature red lipstick that never smudged. She took pride in her appearance and meticulous grooming habits, from her weekly manicures to her carefully styled silver hair. But even Rose, with all her attention to detail, overlooked her belly button. About a year ago, Rose started noticing a persistent, slightly unpleasant odor after her showers. At first, She attributed it to her new lavender-scented body wash, which she'd bought on a whim during a shopping trip. She switched soaps, but the smell lingered. It wasn't until she mentioned it during a routine checkup that her doctor asked about her navel hygiene. A quick examination revealed the culprit. A buildup of lint, dead skin, and soap residue in her deep innie had created a mild bacterial infection. Rose was mortified. She'd never considered her belly button as part of her hygiene routine. The doctor reassured her that this was common, especially among older adults, and prescribed a simple cleaning regimen to clear it up. Rose's story is a reminder that even the most put-together among us can miss this small but significant spot. Her infection was easily resolved, but it left her determined to never let it happen again. Now, she's an evangelist for belly button care, often sharing her story with friends over coffee, half laughing at how something so small could cause such a fuss. The risks of neglect. Neglecting the belly button can lead to more than just an unpleasant odor. Here's a deeper look at the potential consequences. Bacterial infections. Common bacteria like Staphylococcus or Streptococcus can thrive in the navel's warm, moist environment, leading to omphalitis. Symptoms include redness, warmth, swelling, and discharge, which may be yellow, green, or bloody. In severe cases, the infection can spread to surrounding skin or deeper tissues. Fungal infections. Fungi, such as Candida, love moist areas and can cause itchy, red rashes in or around the navel. This is especially common in people with diabetes or those who sweat heavily. Umbilical stones, omphaloliths in rare cases. Chronic neglect can lead to the formation of an omphalolith, a hard, stone-like mass of compacted debris. These can be painful and may require medical removal. Skin irritation. Even without infection, trapped debris or soap residue can irritate the sensitive skin inside the navel, causing discomfort or itching that prompts scratching and further damage. For women over 70, these risks are amplified by age-related changes. Thinner skin is more prone to microtears, and a slower immune response means infections may take longer to heal. Conditions like obesity, which can deepen skin folds, or reduced dexterity, which complicates cleaning, further increase vulnerability. While these complications are preventable, they underscore why a proactive approach is essential. How to care for your belly button. A step-by-step guide. The good news is that keeping your belly button clean and healthy is simple, quick, and requires minimal tools. Here's a comprehensive guide to incorporating navel hygiene into your routine. Choose the right time. The best time to clean your belly button is after a shower or bath, when your skin is soft and debris is easier to dislodge. The warm water helps loosen any buildup, making the process more effective. Select gentle tools and cleansers. Use a clean cotton swab, cotton ball, or the corner of a soft washcloth. Avoid anything sharp or abrasive, like tweezers or nail files, which can damage the delicate skin inside the navel. For cleansing, opt for micellar water. This gentle, no-rinse cleanser, commonly used for makeup removal, is ideal for sensitive skin and effectively removes debris without irritation. Mild soap and water. Mix a small amount of fragrance-free, hypoallergenic soap, like Cetaphil or Dove, with warm water. Avoid heavily perfumed soaps, which can irritate or leave residue. Saline solution. For those prone to infections or with sensitive skin, a sterile saline solution, available at pharmacies, can be a soothing alternative. Clean with care. Dip your cotton swab or washcloth in the cleanser and gently insert it into your navel. Use a soft, swirling motion to dislodge lint, skin cells, or other debris. Be patient and avoid forceful poking or scrubbing, as this can cause irritation or microtears. If your navel is particularly deep, you may need to use multiple swabs to reach all areas. Rinse thoroughly. If using soap, if you use soap, rinse the navel with clean, warm water to remove any residue. Soap buildup can dry out the skin or attract more debris, defeating the purpose of cleaning. You can use a clean washcloth or a gentle stream of water from a handheld showerhead. Dry completely. Moisture is the enemy of a healthy navel, as it encourages bacterial and fungal growth. After cleaning, pat the area dry with a clean, soft towel. For deep innies, use a dry cotton swab to absorb any remaining moisture. If you have a hairdryer, you can use it on a cool, low setting to ensure the area is fully dry. Just keep it at a safe distance to avoid irritation. Inspect regularly. Make it a habit to check your belly button weekly, especially if you have an innie or a history of skin issues. A small hand mirror or a magnifying mirror can help you see clearly, particularly if bending is challenging. Look for signs of trouble, such as redness, swelling, itching, or an unusual odor. If you notice anything concerning, consult a healthcare provider promptly. Avoid common mistakes. Overcleaning or using harsh products like rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, or antiseptic creams can disrupt the skin's natural balance and cause irritation. Similarly, avoid inserting sharp objects or overscrubbing, as these can lead to injury or infection. This routine takes less than a minute, often just 30 seconds, and can easily become part of your post-shower ritual. For those with limited mobility, a long-handled cotton swab or asking a trusted caregiver for assistance can make the process easier. The psychological perks of navel care. Beyond physical health, maintaining a clean belly button has an unexpected emotional benefit. For women over 70, aging can bring challenges that impact self-esteem, changes in appearance, reduced independence, or health concerns. Small acts of self-care, like tending to your navel, reinforce a sense of control and pride in your body. It's a reminder that you're taking care of yourself from head to toe, inside and out. A clean, healthy belly button may seem minor, but it contributes to feeling put together and confident, much like a fresh haircut or a favorite outfit. Rose, my glamorous neighbor, now considers her belly button routine a non-negotiable part of her self-care regimen. After resolving her infection, she adopted a daily habit of cleaning her navel with a cotton swab and micellar water. She even keeps a small bottle of micellar water in her bathroom, right next to her red lipstick. "It's like giving my belly button a little spa treatment," she says with a laugh. Her story has inspired others in our community to pay attention to this often ignored spot, proving that even the smallest changes can make a big difference. When to seek help. While most belly button issues can be prevented with regular cleaning, it's important to know when to seek medical advice. Contact a healthcare provider if you notice persistent redness, swelling, or warmth around the navel, foul-smelling discharge, yellow, green, or bloody, pain or tenderness that doesn't improve with cleaning, a hard lump or mass, which could indicate an omphalolith or other issue, systemic symptoms like fever or fatigue, which may suggest a spreading infection. For women with chronic conditions like diabetes or those on immunosuppressive medications, extra vigilance is key, as infections can progress more quickly. Well, my dear friends, we've just uncovered the 3 hidden spots every woman over 70 needs to clean daily to stay healthy, confident, and radiant. Behind the ears, under the breasts, and that sneaky belly button. These small acts of care can make a world of difference, and I hope you're feeling inspired to add them to your routine. So, tell me, what's one thing you've learned today that's got you thinking differently about your daily self-care? Maybe it's the importance of drying thoroughly under your breasts or giving your belly button a little extra love. Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below. I can't wait to hear how you're going to shine even brighter. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to keep you feeling fabulous at every age.